And YouTube, don't demonetize us because you're the only people that are watching.
As if we make money into it.
Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 40, the big 40. Well, boys, 1/4 of our episodes in from this point. Episode 10 was the first induction into the Meme Hall of Fame. Should we run through the numbers real quick?
Yes, please.
Alright, so, in the first class... That would have been a good word. Anyways. Was that your drum roll?
That was an excellent
Elite. Alright. Anyway.
Clip it.
Shut the hell up. Alright.
Sure.
First 20, kind of rapid fire. Jimmy Howard, J.R. Smith, Alex Caruso, Conor McGregor, Rudy Gobert, Michael Spinks, Johnny Manziel, Trevor Bauer, Mark Sanchez, Myles Garrett, and Mason Rudolph.
As
Nate
a pair.
Robinson,
They were inducted as a pair.
Yep. Nate Robinson, Jake Paul, Gardner Minshew, Skip Bayless, Houston Astros, Michael Jordan, Joe Kelly, the 0-16 2016 Browns, Draymond Green, and Jameis Winston to round it out. Does anybody want to elaborate on any of those? I think they're pretty obvious. If you don't understand, go back and watch episode 10, and you can get the whole rundown.
Exactly.
And a lot more, because we listened to it today, and...
It's an hour and a half.
It's a good episode, though. A lot of quality content in there.
We've gotten better at podcasting since then.
I was going to say, we
may not know it, but we've definitely gotten better since then.
More technologically advanced, too. And especially now, you don't hear my laptop screaming into the microphone.
That's true. But we still hear us screaming into the microphone.
Woo! Literally me.
I hate you. I hate you. Pause it. Cancel him. I don't know. Something.
Buy merch, you community! Buy merch, shut me up!
Put that on a t-shirt.
I'm so tired
Add
of that
that
statement.
to the merch line.
But it's true.
We got new colors for the merch line. All right. You know what? Let's jump right into it. Let's get some nominations. First, we're gonna look back from our first ballot and add these on because I think Clayton was the one who said this, that pretty much all of these deserve to be looked at again, and then we'll kind of go from there. So first on the list is going to be the massive man, the myth, the legend, and I say the myth because nobody's ever seen him, Zion Williamson.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Yep.
And you are right, no one's ever seen him.
Not even C.J. McCollum.
Indeed.
Lance Stevenson, Nate Peterman. I definitely should have done this before him.
Nathan Peterman. I forgot about Nathan Peterman, bro.
I did too.
Very excited to talk about Nathan Peterman again.
Nate Peterman.
He's still in the league, I think.
Antonio Brown.
Oh.
It's crazy how some of these got denied last time.
Because some of the stuff hasn't happened.
I was going to say, you got to remember, that last episode was over a year ago, wasn't it?
It was a year ago, what, February 24th?
I was going to say, it was last April. That's all I got, man.
It wasn't last April, it was last February.
Or last February. You said April, I was like, April! Woo!
Okay,
Do you use your brain before you talk?
No, he doesn't. Let me fly through these real quick. Lance Stevenson, Nate Peterman, Amir Garrett, Antonio Brown, Jim Harbaugh, Joe Buck, Ben Askren, Yasiel Puig, and Cam Newton. Alright, so let's start taking nominees for the Hot Take Sports Meme Hall of Fame. Update, if you've watched all of our other episodes, we actually do have a board now for Isaac's wonderful and horrid comments. So we'll see how that looks in the next 40 episodes, I guess. Somebody give me a nominee. Don't tell me why, just give me the nominee.
Bishop Sycamore.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Hey, don't be stealing off my list, boy.
Next.
Ben Simmons.
Okay.
Stolen off my list.
Everybody was thinking that one.
How can we have this episode without including Ben Simmons? Oh, Eli Apple for sure.
Good call.
Oh, I forgot about that. Good call. Urban Meyer.
Okay.
Isn't he on the first one?
Nope.
Really?
I'm going to throw
Oh, well, that was a year ago, I guess.
I'm going to throw Eli Manning on.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
Should we include the Manning brothers or just Eli?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
When we get to the debate.
Do we have Daniel Jones?
No, that's a good one.
I was gonna say that's not bad.
Are we renominating the people that didn't originally get in?
I already have
They're
that
already
written
down.
down. That's what we were doing in that whole 20-minute
That's
break
what I
that we
thought. I
started.
just wanted to make sure. I just didn't know if we had to renominate.
I'm gonna put Mac Jones on here.
Yes.
Since we literally call him Mac the Meme Jones.
Yeah.
Kind of checks out.
Yeah.
Anyways, more?
That was yours.
Westbrook.
Okay.
Yes, Westbrook. Yes. That was yours, boy. You gotta say it.
Yeah. The Lakers organization this year.
21-22 Lakers.
Then I have 3 for you.
Okay. Just rattle them off.
So the Dolphins.
Just in general, just the Dolphins.
Just the Dolphins.
Forever.
The Dolphins, yes.
Okay.
The Kalamazoo Growlers.
Huh?
The Kalamazoo Growlers. Oh,
I can spell.
What was the last one? I didn't have it written down.
Hugh Jackson.
That's what it was. Thank you.
Got this spot.
I was like, I'm missing one.
Robert Hunt, or whatever.
I hate you.
The Dolphins.
No explaining, just the name.
So-
Robert Hunt. Dash Isaac, yeah.
Okay. So I did actually get a few submissions from some wonderful people. Let me see. My brother, Daniel, shout out to him. Gave us Aaron Rodgers. We'll throw him on the list.
What's that look for?
Tried suggesting Aaron Rodgers to him like 3 nights ago, and he was like, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is really a meme.
They're just nominees. He gave us Bishop Sycamore, which we already have. He gave us Eli Manning. Wonderful. And the Jaguars, I guess. And I guess since we're putting teams on here, which is fairly accurate. And then Zarek Magnol, who was, do you remember him? He was
He was
3
like
years older than us.
Yeah, he was
This
a
is my brother's
senior when we were
class.
freshmen.
His mom works with us again.
Really?
Yeah, she came back.
And he gave us Ndamukong Suh.
Alright, yeah.
Look at this meme.
Isaac suggested the Kings earlier to
That's
me.
actually good.
Ain't it?
Matt German.
What?
Isaac suggested the Kings to me earlier.
That's not even a meme, that's just sad.
Did you say the Kings?
The Kings.
Sacramento Kings?
So was the 0-16 Browns, but they still made it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but the point of the 0-16 Browns making it is because that was personal to us.
And they also had a
Because
parade.
we have 2 Browns fans in here. We don't have anybody that cares about the Kings, the Jaguars, the Dolphins. Anyone else? Any other recommendations thought of now?
The MLB commissioner.
Rob Manfred.
No, I'm not even putting him on the list. He doesn't deserve it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we banned him from the Hall of Fame. Banned Barry Bonds and Pete Rose, so we banned Rob Manfred.
My big 2 were Bishop Sycamore and Eli Apple, so.
Fair enough. Okay. And if we think of any more throughout the episode, we can throw them on.
Yeah.
So, should we jump right in? There's no set number of people we're nominating. We're just kind of going for it.
Let's review the requirements, right? It needs at least a 3.
Yep.
3.
3 out of 4 votes is in. 2 out of 4 gets like
Gets put
gets
back
a
at the
dash
end.
next to it. We'll check it at the end, see if we want to revote on it. Because we like to add an even number, whether that's 10, 15, 20, something like that.
Right.
Because last time I think we got to like 16 or something like that. So we went back and we reviewed a few and we ended up putting in the first 20. So yeah. Joe Kelly's in there. Interesting.
Legend.
The Pouty Lip Legend.
Heck yeah. Already looked legend. It just flows off.
There's no way you came up with that.
There's no way.
I know, I literally just said it. I mean,
You're not that bright though.
There's no way you
every once in a
No
while.
way you came up with that.
Every once in a while.
No, you saw it on a meme or something.
Yeah.
Nope, did not. Literally just off the top of my noggin.
Cap. Okay.
Sorry, not wearing a cap. Nobody is.
You know they'd know that if we just did video.
It's true, it's a good point. Fair enough.
We should. We'll get there someday. But you know what all sports fans like?
Memes.
Memes. So let's induct some memes into Hall of Fame. Alright, so definitely an easy one off the bat. I guess we'll kind of work our way into it. We're going to go Zion Williamson.
Stay puffed, baby.
Stay pumped.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw that he was clocking in at 3:25.
325.
Is a big hoss, and he was playing at what? 280?
He was playing at 280, 285.
How tall? He's what, 6'6"?
And he's about
6'7".
6'6".
He really is a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. 6'6", 225.
Yeah, he's did you say 225? Close.
Alright, I said 325. That's my bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Like gumbo and crawfish over in New Orleans.
Yeah, I guess.
He's been in Portland for like, what, 3 months? Just rehabbing? Didn't he get... Yeah, wasn't he in Portland rehabbing?
I thought that Zach LaVine was the one who went to Portland to rehab.
I thought it was Zion.
It could have been both.
Honestly, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All we know is he still hasn't played yet, and as you so wonderfully brought up the other day, I am so far closest to predicting Zion's career.
That's true. And another fun fact, I don't think I've said this on air yet, but Zion, if he doesn't play this season, has only played 3 more career games than Greg Oden through his first 3 seasons.
That's just insane.
Yeah.
Do you even know who Greg Oden is? Just wanted to double check. Because the face you were making did not suggest that.
Not a good look for Zion, for sure. He's got my vote.
It's so wild to me that Rob Zerker said from day one, Zion's going to be a bust. He's too big.
Yeah, man.
I was like, okay.
I wanted to be a believer just because, like, it would have been good for basketball if he was out there throwing down highlight reel level dunks every night, but hasn't happened yet. There's still time, but not off to the best start for sure.
I'm definitely gonna have to say I.
I was going to say, do we have any other points on Zion before we head to the voting?
I don't think so.
Are you yawning or gasping?
Gasping.
What?
Zion?
No, okay, let's finish this vote and then I'll bring it up real quick.
Yeah.
I
Aye.
Alright, cool.
Zion, baby!
Zion gets a unanimous. I'm gonna double check mark the unanimous ones. Makes me feel special. So, in other news, my dad asked me to bring this up. I just thought it was an interesting fact, and he brought this up to me before the Super Bowl. This was a few weeks ago, and he was talking about the last meeting of Duke versus North Carolina of the 2 biggest coaches of the 2 squads, because Coach K is done after this year.
Mm-hmm.
So the last meeting between Duke and North Carolina, the most expensive ticket right now is going for $80,000.
There were Duke people camping.
The cheapest ticket right now, left on StubHub.
Like what,
Now this
$5,000?
is
So last I knew it was like 5 or 10 for the nosebleeds.
well. This says the game is. Oh, the game is today. Yeah, that's right, because it is March 5th now. The game is today. So as of the day of the game, it's a 6 p.m. game. The cheapest ticket on StubHub is $3,900.
For a college basketball game?
To a college basketball game.
I don't know, man.
Oh, did you guys see Duke requested to not be in the East for March Madness? They requested to be in the Midwest because the Midwest is in Chicago and that's where Coach K is from.
Yeah.
They'll probably give them that.
I
It's
assume
a
they probably will.
legitimate request, so.
I guess.
I saw a TikTok about it. I was like, it's kind of interesting. Not gonna lie.
Cheapest ticket left on Ticketmaster is $5,225 for a college basketball game.
Hey, maybe with StubHub so we can get 20% off. Save a few bucks.
All right. Yeah, use code Hot Takes. No, I mean you can try. It's not gonna work, but you can try.
Use code Nimrod.
HTS Nimrod. We still need to get you an HTS name.
Oh no.
I feel like Maverick though.
Hey man, it's gotta be up to him.
It's true.
He can't do Maverick though, because that's the Navy. So.
It's the Navy.
I said HTS pilot, but I said, he doesn't know how to fly yet.
Not yet.
It's just pilots just so boring.
Generic.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
We don't have
On
time
task. On task.
Okay, number 2 on the list, Lance Stevenson, famous for the blowing in the face of LeBron and his elite air guitar skills, as I so pointed out in the first one.
You brought something else up earlier. I can't remember what it is now. But when we were, because we listened to the first episode, we listened to Toledo today. And you were like, wow, I can't believe we didn't vote at Lance Stevenson. Wait a minute, I didn't vote at Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, I was the first one to say no on Lance Stevenson. I was sitting there going, the heck did I say no to Lance Stevenson for? That dude's a walking meme.
Everything he does is a meme. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Aye.
All right, so unanimous for Lance Stevenson too.
I don't know, man, but if we start out 3 for 3, we're heading down the 20 bucket again. 20 piece.
Well, the next one's Antonio Brown.
Do we even need to talk about this?
I don't even want to talk about this. Yes.
What's there to talk about? Yeah, he's got my vote.
everything.
Man started Donda Sports with the man, the myth, the legend, Kanye.
We got Donda Sports. We've got fake vaccination. We've got walking off the field.
Taking his shirt off too. Let's not forget that. Taking his shirt
ripping
off.
his shirt and pads off and storming off the field.
Then he went on Logan Paul, he went on Impulse or whatever, just talked about it. He was like...
And tried to tell everybody that he doesn't have brain damage.
What is really funny, he was like, yeah, I don't have brain damage, and then gave off, like, symptoms of brain damage that...
And like I said, his story is different every single time.
He'll be boxing Jake Paul before we know it, guys. It's fine.
It's probably true.
And we will buy that pay-per-view, probably.
That would be something.
Honestly, if it's got some undercards that are decent...
You know what would be really funny is if Jake Paul fought Tommy Fury and then Frank Gore versus AB was the undercard.
That would be
insane. So funny.
We really just started 3 for 3, and all of them were unanimous.
And a lot changes in a year.
That's true.
Some people just solidify themselves as memes. Brady, Nate Peterman, talk to me.
Well, I believe it was his first NFL start. He threw 5 interceptions in the first half and then got benched. Keep in mind, they benched Tyrod Taylor for this man. And then ever since he's been part of the Oakland Raiders. He was part of Oakland Raiders, now he's part of the Las Vegas Raiders. It's another one. It's a whole nother discussion.
I just thought of another one. I'm going to add him to the bottom of the list.
I was going to say, are you adding the Raiders to the bottom of the list too?
No, I'm not rating the Raiders. I'm not letting you guys know who it is, though.
I think I know who you mean.
I mean, Nate Peterman just
You'll know.
he hasn't really done anything outside of...
Already?
Yeah.
Tell me.
What?
Feel left out, Isaac?
I think I know who it is.
I just wanted you to whisper it.
Yeah, that's why I said...
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good at
Yeah.
I think I know it.
Say it.
John Gruden?
No.
Not a bad call.
Yeah,
he's not going in the Meme Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he joined Manfred on the list.
For
obvious reasons.
Political reasons.
All right, whatever. Continue.
Nate Peterman, 5 interceptions, first game's been on the bench the rest of his life.
Yeah. What's up?
One of my favorite Bob-mentaries of all time was centered around Nathan Peterman.
That's fair.
I can't say what he said, but
that's just natural for Bob Henry, though.
Yeah. Okay, Nate Peterman does not have my votes.
It's just a Bob-mentary. Like, I don't think he has enough.
Yeah, Nate Peterman does not quite have the case. So, but that's something we did not talk about. If they get no voted twice, are they off the ballot for the future?
Unless they do something.
I was gonna say I don't see Nate Peterman
Ever
ever
making
gaining
it?
traction in this. So,
Yeah.
either of you?
No, I'm voting no.
Yeah.
Amir Garrett. Who wants to talk about Amir Garrett? 'Cause
There's
I don't
only
even
one
remember
person
that
who can
is.
talk about Amir Garrett because he talks about him every time we talk about the Reds.
Do I really?
How often
Yeah.
do we talk about the
I don't
Reds?
think we don't ever talk about the Reds.
I guess not since last summer. But
I was gonna say, whenever we bring up the Reds,
Shout out
this
to
story
the
comes up.
I mean, Amir Garrett literally called out his pitching coach and was like, "Hey, here, take this. I'm gonna go fight the entire Pirate dugout," which is true, and he's fought other teams on other numerous occasions. And he's kind of just a wild man, really.
I don't even know the name. Was he a good pitcher?
He's an all-right lefty reliever. He's high leverage. That was kind of hard.
What does high leverage mean for a pitcher?
Do you remember how the Guardians used Andrew Miller when they were actually in the World Series and stuff?
They used him every chance they got until they burnt his arm out?
Yep, that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough.
Rip Andrew Miller.
Votes?
I'm gonna give it an A.
I'm
No.
saying no too.
Another unanimous no? Oh my goodness.
It's been nothing but unanimous.
We move on. Jim Harbaugh. Anybody want to talk about Jim Harbaugh? I don't want to.
Did Michigan just extend him again?
Yeah,
It did.
Yep.
Because he finally beat Ohio State.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's not talk about that.
We don't have to talk about Jim Harbaugh at all. We can just say no and move on.
That's a good point.
Anybody say yes?
I don't like Jim Harbaugh, so no.
I don't want him in my Hall of Fame. No.
Yeah. I'm going to say yes.
So the unanimous record, no.
No.
I don't know.
Okay. Joe Buck is next on the list. Yes, I looked right at you.
Joe Buck. Hate him.
Why? Why do you hate him, Brady? Tell us.
Because he's so boring. He narrates and commentates everything in monotone.
Wow, it's almost like narrating and commentating is his job.
But
It's all,
in
That's bad at
monotone.
his job.
If it wasn't in monotone,
Who does he even?
Fox.
he works for Fox, yeah. I can honestly say, though, to back up your point, even my mother brings up how much she does.
My mother does it too. Both of our moms are like, "Wow, he's so boring."
Shout out
Like-
to your mom.
Like, you guys remember when Stephon Diggs had that game winner against the Saints in the playoffs a few years ago?
Who had the game winner against the Saints?
Stephon Diggs, the game winning catch.
Yep.
He was just like sideline touchdown, just like that.
So like you, when you're an announcer. That's not true. You get really loud. I like.
I scream when I announce because I get into it.
As long as the mic's good, you're a fun announcer.
Yeah, as long as I have somebody there to
Well, you
You
need
can
somebody there to talk to, which makes sense. I mean, it's a conversation. That's how you keep it interesting. If you're just sitting there narrating the game and talking about stats the whole time, it's boring.
Joe Buck's by himself now. Troy Aikman finally got bored of him.
Oh,
I moved to
Lord.
ESPN.
Anyways, Isaac, vote.
I don't see him as a big, giant meme. I'm going to have to go no.
I'm going to give him the yes.
I'm giving him the yes.
I'm giving him the no.
All right, so we
It's
will
split,
revisit.
it's not in. He's,
See if there's any Joe Buck memes out there. Just
Please look for a Joe Buck. You get the next one.
what is it?
Ben Askren. you know it's a good start for the Hot Take Sports Meme Hall of Fame when somebody says the name, they go.
Yeah, did you guys see Jorge Masvidal's new tattoo?
No.
Give it a Google. Everyone pull out your phones right now and look up Jorge Masvidal's new tattoo.
We see it. Saves.
Yeah, I saw that.
How'd you figure that one out? Okay. Jorge
His forehead's so big in the picture for what reason?
Why don't you describe the meme, Brady? Because our listeners can't hear
They can't see
hear
that.
They
it.
did the picture of Joe Buck. They expanded his forehead, and it's just at the World Series. Is like the way I see it. Game 7 is a must-win game for both teams.
Yeah.
What is it?
Crazy Joe Buck. Crazy.
It looks like a dead man in all the Infinity Stones.
Joe
What it
Buck's
is,
own
it's him
mother
flying.
watches him on mute.
Oh, that's the flying knee.
Yeah, that's him flying through the air, and then he has a star on his knee where it hit Ben Askren.
That is amazing.
That I saw that today. Speaking of which, just to kind of touch on that real quick, Jorge Masvidal versus Kobe Covington is this weekend. That's going to be a good one. Former friends, former roommates,
Really?
turned heated rivals.
Like in college or something?
No, like when they were fighting together, they were training together
Oh, okay.
at American Top Team in Coconut Creek, Florida.
All my homies hate Joe Buck.
But yeah,
That's-
Ben Askren will always be a meme because before that fight in 2019 against Jorge Masvidal, that was pretty much a welterweight title eliminator, I believe. Ben Askren talked crap to his massive fan base about how he was going to handle Masvidal. Ben Askren was a very accomplished grappler and wrestler, and I believe he was undefeated at the time. And then Jorge Masvidal sprinted across the cage, drilled him in the face with a flying knee, knocked him out in 2 seconds. Then after he was unconscious, beat on him for another couple seconds until the ref got over there.
This was before the Paul Askren fight too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's why he didn't make it in the first time. I don't think he got my vote the first time. This picture right here from the Jake Paul Ben Askren fight weigh-in
That guy,
is why he gets my yes.
he didn't look in shape at all.
Because this is the meme that went viral for when it was something along the lines of when your girlfriend spends $150 on lingerie and you walk in your Hanes or something like that.
Yeah,
and he's like gut out, shoulders back, like puffing out his chest, like side smile. Looks like he just rolled out of bed, not shaved, hair not done. Like, bro,
body
come
like a
on.
bag of milk.
Yeah, like the dude looks like he's been preparing with potato chips or something.
Yeah, he took his money, got embarrassed on national TV, and left.
Yeah, that was literally it. And
Yeah.
So yeah, Ben Askren has my vote.
He's been a very big part of MMA. He's
I'll
one of the
give it to
reasons
him.
why I follow Jorge Masvidal right now. So
So Ben Askren gets in unanimously this time. Did he even get votes last time?
I think
He might not have, honestly.
I think he got one or two.
He may have gotten. He might have gotten Clayton's vote just because of the flying knee.
Right.
He didn't even get like a side mark, so he didn't even get like a 50-50.
That might have been to 1-3 because I think I voted for him. I'm not 100% sure.
Jim
Probably
Harbaugh
did.
again. I need a different mark. So if this is a 50-50, what should my 1-3 mark be? What do you think?
X.
No, because that's the nose.
How about a circle?
Okay, fair.
Or a triangle.
That works. Okay.
1 of 3.
So Ben Askren's in. We're up to 4 now. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yasiel Puig is next up on the list. Go for it.
Well, we have a friend that's still in high school, and he's obsessed with Yasiel Puig, and I know how you would vote here. Shout out to you,
He
Bechtel.
doesn't even think he's a meme. He just thinks he belongs in Cleveland again for no reason.
I thought when we were playing Fortnite with him, he said he doesn't want him in Cleveland now.
Oh, that's right. He did say
Yeah.
that. He did say that. He finally changed his mind.
Yeah, he said it was too late.
Yeah, Bechtel would say yes. So shout out to Bechtel.
I'm not even sure Bechtel thinks he's a meme. Bechtel just. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Ask him about that.
I gotta say no. I
I
thought
don't-
the crap he was doing with the Reds when he was there for half a year was kind of funny. Like
I mean-
he was always yelling at people. I thought it was
Yeah.
funny.
That,
Yeah.
like the crap he did with the Dodgers too. That was really funny. It was just didn't
I was
age
gonna
well.
say, yeah, like nobody talks about it anymore. Like talking about Ben Askren, people will talk about that flying knee KO for
Right. Yeah, because it's always going to be like a top 10 KO. in
That's gonna be a top
MMA.
3 KO.
Yeah.
You could put that one and Joaquin Buckley's up there, the spinning ninja
And
kid.
it's always going to be the fastest, so...
Yeah, I don't see anybody breaking that anytime soon. Literally, he was out in 2 seconds. The other 3 seconds was the ref getting over there.
Yeah, pretty much. So it sounds like a unanimous no for Yasiel Puig.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds
so.
like
Alrighty. Cam Newton.
yes.
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 Okay, so anybody want to talk about why Cam Newton's?
I feel obligated.
Yeah.
Brady,
you're
you
on.
need to go first.
Yeah. This was after Cam Newton was a Patriot, but so Cam finally made it back to the Panthers, and he popped off in his first game, scored a touchdown, ran up to the touchdown camera, and just Superman posed and screamed, "I'm back." That became a meme in itself. So
And then the next game played like he played for the Patriots, and everybody was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
you are."
Yeah. Because I've seen that guy before.
At one point, he was 5 for 21 during a game.
Yeah,
Like,
I kid you not.
Didn't he start a game like 2 for 5 and 2 of them were picks or something like that?
Yeah. That first game back when he had 2 passing TDs, he had 8 the entire year in New England and played, I think, 14 games for New England. And then he had 2 in 1 game for the Carolina. I was like, who the heck is this guy?
Yeah. For good and bad reasons, Cam Newton belongs in the Meme Hall of Fame. His Superman thing was popular forever when he was an MVP. That was cool. He's always dressed like he's...
A meme.
no, the dude's dressed like a drug dealer. Straight up. Like a high profile. Like, this dude isn't on the streets. This dude's like in the banks counting the money.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, that's what we'll go with. And then, yeah, his play of the last couple of years has just been sad. So, yeah, Cam Newton, unanimous Meme Hall of Fame.
I told you he was
Class two.
washed, Brady. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, hey, Matt believed in him too, but then Matt started making fun of me too.
I believed in the comeback, and that belief was quickly destroyed.
Moving
I
on.
didn't have a choice but to believe.
But I didn't have to continue to believe in it. You did.
I felt obligated to believe.
Because you're blind faith.
I was a little Patriots fan, so that one would like
That's
to
not
believe.
true.
in their
Isaac
team.
doesn't believe in Baker Mayfield. He believes in Mitchell Trubisky.
No, Isaac
Jared
believes in
Goff.
I said Isaac believes in Jared Goff.
Is he on this list?
Yeah, let's put Mitchell Trubisky on this right now. Right now. I'm not sure we can. I guess we could
think he
explain the
is.
meme on the podcast. I guess we could.
What do you mean we can't explain the meme on the podcast? That meme has been a running joke on the podcast.
And he's probably gonna have a starting job next year.
Where? Cleveland.
Indianapolis.
I was gonna say Indy.
Chance.
I could see him in Pittsburgh too.
Scarily enough, there's a chance.
Okay, so Cam Newton was the last person from the previous years. So, rounding that up real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the previous 10 that we had.
Wow,
made it. So half of them are second ballot. The guy now we will start these other 2/3 of the list or so.
Thereabouts.
Will be their first ballot, second total class. Have you given up already?
No, I'm just. Oh, I forgot to put the good mark. I made it look better. I'm just erasing all the extra stuff.
All right. Anyways, so number 1 in the second class is Bishop Sycamore. Who wants to be the one to describe Bishop Sycamore to people who may not know? Because it did die out fairly quick.
Oh yeah, it died
in the
real
grand
fast.
scheme of things, but it also during that time lasted a while, way longer than it should have.
Yeah. So Clayton, you can, but if you don't want to, I'll
You could probably give a better explanation.
So I think it was like the private school football, like the bigger name private Catholic schools.
Mm-hmm.
You know that actually garner ESPN attention. And these randos from a school, put that quotes for those of you who not video, but it was called Bishop Sycamore. They had no curriculum or no administration or anything. They just had a football team. Claimed to have multiple D1 commits and prospects and showed up on ESPN. I think they lost by 45.
Yeah,
I don't even think
they got blown out on national TV.
They just claimed to be a real school, and everyone very well could have just been 30.
Exactly. Nobody knew.
Nobody checked. They just went with it. They were just like, yeah, Bishop Sycamore, that's a school.
That's a place.
Are you sure?
No,
I hope
but
so.
I mean, look at them. No.
They're a football team.
Yeah.
A very bad football team.
So,
I
how a team of 30-year-olds pretty much
Oh, they were also based in Columbus.
yeah,
is
they're
what they
from
said.
Ohio.
Yeah.
How
team.
how there's so many questions I have.
Oh,
with
Just
that.
how does that slip through everyone's fingers?
Well, and they played
especially
IMG Academy.
ESPN.
Then they played IMG Academy.
Yeah, IMG destroyed them
Yeah, I
because
wonder
they made
why.
a TikTok 3 days after that, when you beat a bunch of 30-year-olds.
Hey, man. So, Bishop Sycamore? Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
All in?
Aye.
Cool.
Yeah,
Just
the
how
Bishop
that
Sycamore
slipped through
scandal.
everyone's fingers will never cease to amaze me.
Yeah.
Their enrollment is 1.
That's not right.
How'd they feel a football team?
Yeah, drove me there in the freaking school.
He just snapped it and hoped for the best.
They just threw it up behind him and ran. Alright, so next. Yeah, Bishop Sycamore blows my mind. Anyways, Ben Simmons. Well,
Lots happened in the last year with Ben Simmons.
yeah. Ben Simmons went from refusing to dunk on Trae Young in the playoffs, passing instead.
Building house out of playoff bricks.
You have to shoot to build the house.
For the free throw line, though. That's where he built it. Was at the free throw line.
Oh, okay, sure. But then he decided he was going to sit out, and then a bunch of fake rumors of, he's gonna practice now. He's gonna play now. He's not gonna play. He's gonna play. He's not gonna play. Him and Joel Embiid are friends now. Joel Embiid taking shots at him.
Joelle.
You want me to add him to the list?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, and then Doc Rivers finally gets his guy in Philadelphia, James Harden for Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons should be playing here in the next couple of weeks, right?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. That changed, and it's like maybe the playoffs now or something like that.
Yeah.
His back's...
Yeah,
Man, I mean, he's been sitting on his couch all year. I don't know what's wrong with his back. He's been sitting for a while.
he's probably got a hunchback from all the video games he's been playing. So yeah, Ben Simmons. I don't know. He doesn't get a yes from me. It's a no from me.
He
I don't
doesn't get a
see
yes this time around.
I don't see Ben Simmons as a meme. I think he's just...
Not yet.
Well, I think it'll come, but not yet.
I see him as more of a jerk right now than a meme.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I would need to know more information about the situation.
Both-
Because from an outsider's view, it just seemed like he wasn't playing to his fullest potential, and he got mad at everyone else for it. Even though, bless you, the Sixers did everything in their power to build a team around him.
They tried to
for what
surround
he
him
wanted
with
to do.
shooters, yeah.
Joelle Embiid can play inside, outside, wherever the heck you want him to. They had Seth Curry out there. They got Tyrese Maxey in the
They had
draft.
Tobias Harris at the
Tobias
time.
Harris. They still do.
Yeah, that's right.
Danny
That was just
Green.
fun.
I mean, they surrounded them with shooters. So Ben Simmons could run the floor and do everything he needed to, but still have room to get to the basket. And then he just decided it wasn't good enough for him. I don't know. So yeah, Ben Simmons gets a no from me.
I'm not a huge fan of players requesting trades in general. Like, I get it if you're unhappy. Like, it's okay to, like, inform management that you're unhappy, but to, like, sit out and request a trade, like, I don't know. That's just never sat well with me, generally speaking.
It's one thing if you're like a Damian Lillard who's done everything he possibly can for the city and eventually just give up. There's only so much he can do.
Yeah.
At this point, they're going into a rebuild. It would make sense for him to get traded.
Right.
But
They
when you're
can't-
Ben
they can't get any
Simmons, you're
better with him right
24,
now.
you have all NBA potential, all-star potential, defensive player of the year potential, and you just decide this team isn't good enough for you, even though you're a solid playoff team and you guys should be really good, and most people view you as the problem, and you
Yeah.
decide the rest of the team is. That's kind of crap.
That was both sides of the trade, too. Both of the major guys changing hands were seen as the problem by everybody but themselves.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Because James Harden was out in the strip clubs in Brooklyn.
Unfortunately, that is not what this episode is about. It's not about the Ben Simmons James Harden trade.
It's true.
So, let's move on. Ben Simmons, anybody give it a yes?
Nah.
Not
We can
yet.
revisit it next time.
So you're going to give it a yes so we can keep it there?
Yeah, I'll give it a yes just so we can keep him there for
Be that
future
guy.
ballots.
Alright. Next one's pretty easy. Eli Apple.
Oh, one of my favorite.
Go for
memes. Oh my gosh. Listening to him, like, just talk so much crap on Twitter to all the Chiefs players. And then watching
And the Ravens players.
Yeah, everybody, really.
Bengals player.
And just watching
Oh, no,
him...
wait, he's a Bengal. Rams. There we go.
Rams. Then watching it blow up in his face after the Super Bowl. Hilarious, one. And then, like, seeing his response, like, y'all just lit a fuel under the fire. Like,
be on another level next year.
yeah, I'm gonna
practice
look
squad.
everybody up. Yeah, you're gonna be at a new level next year. You're gonna be even crappier. Whatever receiver the Browns gonna draft is gonna toast you.
Yeah.
Toast you.
Drake London.
Whoever it may be, like I said, that's not what this episode is about. But you suck, dude. You thought you were a superstar. You got exposed. Suck on that.
That
You
meme
belong in
gone.
the Meme Hall of Fame. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, there's...
I have a question, but probably it's not for this episode.
You pretty much nailed that, so yeah. Eli Apple. Unanimous? What's your
Yeah.
question, Brady? Just throw it out there.
Just throw it out there.
Eli Apple, the worst, like...
No.
So, like,
No.
I'd like first or second round corners. Is he the worst team out of Ohio State?
Can you show me the list of first and second round corners that have come out of Ohio State?
I didn't know if anyone knew any of those off the top of their head.
Not off the top of my head, no.
He might be the best. He might be the only one.
First or second round, he might be.
Oh.
No way, there was just one the other year.
With the
Okuda.
Lions.
Yeah.
You would know that
because he never plays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We would
he's
all
out
know
for
that
years.
because it was a year ago.
I was going to say he tore his ACL in like the first or second game this year.
Yeah. Because that's like his second major injury already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 pick, not looking good.
No. What? It's the Lions. Who'd have thought that?
Yeah.
Is the Lions on this list? No? Good. Okay. Urban freaking Meyer.
He likes to kick kickers.
Okay.
So it's Kareem Hunt.
Is
He's not
that
on
how
the list.
low our standards are now? He
That's-
kicked a kicker once.
No.
Well, he was seen dancing at a nightclub with, or not a nightclub, dancing at a restaurant with not his wife.
So the guy likes to have a little bit of fun.
With not his wife.
No, not the point.
We're just going to sweep that under.
Well, that's what everybody else did.
Pretty after they fired him, yeah.
After.
But, yeah, just his entire ride in Jacksonville, like...
Well, he said for the longest time, he goes, I'm not going to come out of retirement for the NFL. I'm not going to come out of retirement for the NFL. Oh, well, let's go back to Florida. Let's go to Jacksonville. What could go wrong in Jacksonville?
Personally,
A lot. They employed Blake Bortles, so a lot.
Urban Meyer's maybe not so great choices and being thrown in as a first-time NFL coach into a crap shoot of a franchise as it is
A dumpster fire of an organization.
is not a meme to me. I think it's just unfortunate, stupid,
Yeah, that's fair.
and a mixture of both. So Urban Meyer does not get my vote.
The picture of him was a meme there for like a week or two, but yeah, it's not.
I don't
It's
even
not-
remember
not
the
good
picture,
enough.
So.
I think it's a meme because
It's
everybody thought he'd be a good head coach, and it blew up in everyone's faces like I said it would.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yes, he's got my vote. That's
Yep.
2 and 2. He's not in,
Yes,
but
mine.
we'll revisit it at a future date.
I'll say, I know the 2-2 split last time we revisited at the end, just in case we change our minds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll revisit all the ones that don't have X's to them, depending on what our number is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So next up is Eli Manning. Eli Manning is pretty much only on here for one reason, and that's because he double flipped off millions of people on Manningcast on Monday Night Football.
Yes, my vote.
Because everybody just screenshotted it. It was like, he knows he's on live television, right? I guess millions of people, and he just went, what up? That's not true. I'm assuming he was flipping off his brother. I don't watch Manningcast. I think it's dumb, but
Yeah.
I think he was talking with Marshawn Lynch. I think it was the Manning brothers and Marshawn Lynch having a conversation. Marshawn dropped the F-bomb and then Eli Manning just double buried it.
what?
It was a wild time. Manningcast, I have a loving relationship with it because I love the comedy. There's
The only hate part of that is you wish you could hate it. But your simple-minded, numbskull brain just thoroughly enjoys it.
Oh yeah.
I can't get behind my Manningcast. It gets a no. I can't do it.
It gets a no from me. I
I-
love the
I-
meme, but I never even saw that until yesterday when you talked about it.
Well, okay, but there's more. Okay, well, he also did that dancing commercial with OBJ for the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
He still gets a no. I can't get behind the Manningcast thing.
Did you ever see that commercial?
I
Well,
mean, it's during the Super Bowl, so I definitely saw it
it's
once,
Eli Manning, not the Manningcast itself, but
Well,
Yeah, we're-
that's not enough of a meme to get in for me, and I hate.
he tried to do
Manningcast,
the
so-
vertical jump at the combine today, and
Probably tore his ACL.
How was your vertical jump at the combine, Brady?
fun to have. I know, right? Then the 5'6" kid
I wanna
that I
know
was
what
partnered
yours
with got 2 feet. I was like,
Well, duh. Was he 5'6", 250?
no. He's like,
5'6", 150?
might be 140.
Yeah, exactly. He's twig. You should be able to jump.
He has my vote.
Alright, so another 2 and 2. You can see the couch is divided.
Yep.
Like I said, I simply just can't get behind Manningcast, and the OBJ commercial isn't enough for me.
I would be willing to watch it once. I just don't watch football enough for that.
It was kind of like a Dancing with the Stars routine in the Giants practice field house. Yeah, literally. That's what it felt like.
Oh, is that the one where he lifts him? Yeah, that was dumb. All right.
No.
I thought we had Matt there first.
I thought you could have a realization, be like, oh yeah.
God, no, stupid. Speaking of the Giants, Daniel Jones is next.
Man tripped over
His
air.
own feet.
Danny Dimes or
That-
something like that.
That was one of my
Or something
favorite
like that.
moments of football.
That was
So funny.
instant memes.
What was I? I was sitting at home because that was before I was in college.
Yeah, that was when we were still in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there. It was it Eagles Giants? Is that what that game was?
It might have been.
It was, but it was
Yeah.
the most boring game. I was so excited. I was like, finally, somebody's gonna. And I was like, he's gonna fall. He's gonna fall. And then, like 5 yards later, he goes.
I don't
Just
know
on
how
his
he
way
didn't
down, and
bring
I'm
it-
like, you have got to be kidding me.
I don't know how he didn't bring
I
me
know.
up the first meme Hall of Fame.
There were memes back when he got drafted. It was like, this guy had the same coach as Eli Manning. He looks like Eli Manning. He throws like Eli Manning.
Same team as Eli.
Yeah, exactly.
They drafted him to replace Eli Manning.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for Eli Manning brought them a ring.
He brought them two.
2 rings.
Against the Patriots.
Ha!
It's true.
Had to throw
It's
that
good
out
for
there.
you, Brady.
So,
It is. Him and Nick Foles.
Danny Dimes.
I'll give it to him just for tripping over his own feet.
Yeah, I gotta give that to him. That's one of my favorite football games. I gotta
I'm gonna give it the no. So he's in, but Danny Dimes ain't on my.
You are that guy, huh?
Not everyone could be unanimous. Somebody has to hold our standards high. And it's obviously not coming from that couch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My standards were upheld in the last one.
In case you guys can't figure it out, Clayton and I are on one couch, Brady and Isaac are on the other. On to another wonderful young quarterback. The other Jones. Mac the Meme Jones. Pretty easy. He's probably going to be unanimous because we call him
Mac the Meme
Jones.
Jones.
But you guys can go ahead and talk about it all you want.
My favorite part of Mac Jones was draft day. Watching Brady's whole entire world crumble.
He looked like Isaac during the Cavs-Wolves game that we went to. Just...
yeah. Yeah, I
you
did.
okay?
I did back look back then.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm dead sweaty.
You looked like you were holding back tears. Like, the Bear, for those of you who may not know, the Bears leapfrogged the Patriots last year to move up and select Justin Fields. And Justin Fields kept dropping, and we were watching the draft together, us four were. And Brady was getting happier and happier. He's like, Justin Fields keeps falling, nobody in front of us wants a quarterback, and then the Bears traded up, and you could see...
His face just dropped. Like
his entire demeanor
his whole
changed
body
like that.
dropped. He
I'm
was
gonna be
like,
straight
he was
up,
all
though.
excited. He's like foot tapping, and all of a sudden he goes,
If Justin Fields
Wrong.
didn't transfer to Ohio State, I would have been fine. But it's just because the principle that he was, Ohio State quarterback. That's all. That's generally all it was.
no, it's because he was good.
Well, yeah, that too. That's why he won the first round. Wow, crazy. You out on your own?
Obviously, you didn't because you just said you wouldn't have liked him if he didn't go to Ohio State.
Yeah, I wouldn't have followed him if he didn't go to Ohio State. I would have known he existed, but I wouldn't have followed him as closely as I have.
So you're telling me because if he didn't go to Ohio State, you would have wanted Mac Jones over Justin Fields?
I wouldn't have known who I wanted.
Yes, you would have because you would have watched just as many
I was
clips.
going to say, Justin Fields really was the obvious pick there.
I mean, he would have been obviously, yeah.
What is he arguing then?
It's
You have no arguments.
no.
This is a different
Justin
time we're
Fields
doing
was
podcast.
the better quarterback for the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
So-
would have wanted him one way or the other, whether he was from Ohio State or he was still in Georgia.
Yeah.
I hate him. Hate him.
You hate all three of us.
I do. That's why I love you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, he's got my vote. Watching Brady's
I'm
entire
glad-
demeanor
yeah.
crumble during
That's
the
not even a
draft.
meme, you're just bullying.
And then watching my entire demeanor crumble as the NFL season continued, I gotta give it to him.
And Isaac got closer and closer to being right and picking his team to be 16th or whatever.
That should be a meme. Isaac should just be a meme, but
No, we
Doesn't
cannot
doesn't
be
call it.
cannot Hall of
I'm
Fame.
not saying
I know.
Mac Jones hitting McGrady in the Pro Bowl.
that's also
Yeah,
true.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That's a great point.
And then
Bro,
like
you
the
see
one
who
where
initiated that? Patrick Mahomes is the one who told him to do the gritty.
If Patrick Mahomes told me to gritty, I would do it too.
Oh yeah,
I can't gritty.
Of course. This dude can back.
I tried to hit the jerk at a dodgeball tournament a couple weeks ago.
Show me.
Fucking no.
Do it.
Oh shit. Whoops.
He goes, look, shit, no. Go do it. Just show me.
No, I can't do it. It's like
Somebody.
it's like a
What's
backwards
I don't know
skip,
what
can't.
it is.
but
Oh, that's yeah.
like
Okay.
a backwards
Okay.
skip
Yeah.
looking thing.
Yeah. But you like skip in place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do that either.
I was gonna say I tried to do it, couldn't do it. All
I just
respect
remember-
to Mac Jones.
I
for
had like
hitting
6
it in the Super Bowl.
TikToks on my For You page that were like rating people's jerks, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right,
I'm a jerk, bro.
I know. Russell Westbrook.
Oh, by the way, I do vote in for Mac Jones.
I'd already put him down unanimous before we even did it.
I was gonna say I didn't even. I knew they voted. I didn't even know if you voted.
Yeah,
I
like I
was gonna
said,
say
he
it
was
didn't
already
matter.
unanimous.
It was-
Yeah, he was talking about
I didn't
it.
even need to talk about it.
But
Russell
it's
Westbrook.
more fun too. Yeah, Westbrook.
I.
Lots of bricks.
Oh, Isaac.
Yeah, bro.
Does Isaac get a good talent for bringing up the Mac Jones gritty?
Yeah, that was a good point.
Good call. You're winning so far.
Dock him one for laying down though.
No.
It does say Isaac's ideas, not Isaac's words. So laying down is a bad idea. Therefore.
All right.
That checks out. Give him a bed.
Got it.
No, you guys are. Oh. He goes.
Bro.
Man, that sounds like the Lakers right now. Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook, get it right.
Whatever.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I love when he talks to the media and he goes, "I gotta be better," and we're like,
We know.
"We already know."
But he doesn't get
Quit
better.
sucking.
And he
I mean,
air balls. Wide open 3-pointers.
Westbrook's he's just too busy trying to hit these great shots. I mean, he's hitting them off the backboard.
I was gonna say where.
2K.
Okay.
He just hit him there.
He's like a 70.
He's
He's
a-
like
he's
a
a
77 now or
79
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just dropped so
Yeah,
far.
he's just playing like trash. This is the worst I've ever seen Russell Westbrook in his entire career.
You know, the Lakers had Buddy Hield in their hand. They had DeMar in their hands. And they picked Russell Westbrook over both.
Yeah,
Now DeMar DeRozan's the MVP candidate.
Because literally
Exactly.
they
DeMar
had
DeRozan's
they had
playing
Buddy
Kuz,
Hield's playing well for the Pacers right now.
they had Kuzma, Harrell, and a first for Buddy Hield in place, and they were like, no, because LeBron and AD wanted Russ.
Right.
And now look at them.
But yeah, Russ definitely
They're gonna
has
be
my
lucky
vote.
to even make the play-in.
He sucks now, just like the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny? Because the Lakers were supposed to be like top tier team.
Well, yeah.
Well,
All three of
us-
is going to
that's
be
why-
considered
that's
top.
why
All
they
three
got
of our
s-
teams are better than them right now.
That's why they got so many like primetime games
Yeah.
and national television games, and they're like 0-6 on.
Honestly,
That's
I think
on
they've
television.
lost. I think they've
On,
lost
like-
11 of the last 14 or something.
Yeah, but like they're like 0-6 in 2022 on
Not much
national
worse.
television. Like that's so bad. And
And
my Wolves have 2 nationally televised games. One of them against Andrew Wiggins and the Warriors, and one of them against LaMelo Ball, because he was the pick next to Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah.
We don't even have one.
You guys didn't get any?
We didn't get any.
I
No.
figure every team got at least one.
I don't think we got any.
Utah's had a couple, but
no.
Because you guys are consistent.
I was gonna
with
say,
this
in the
team.
in like the media's defense, the Cavs were supposed to be terrible this
I was
year.
gonna say, I
We're
think
still supposed to be in the middle of a rebuild, but they've been playing well.
I say
Yeah.
I
They've
think
slowed down a little bit since the All-Star break, but Darius Garland's
Oh,
been
yeah.
missing games. Like
You guys
that
have
didn't
some
help.
injuries.
Point guards are injured.
Yeah, we didn't even have Rondo when we went and saw the Cavs a couple weeks ago. Not a couple weeks ago,
cares,
last
Lillard?
week. I knew that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So
Rondo.
watching Brandon Williams tear it up was
Goodwin.
Good one.
Brandon Goodwin. Yeah.
He did
See,
it
I don't
without
even know
Goodwin.
his name. I never heard of the guy.
17 points and 12 assists. He's supposed to be a G leaguer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played great.
yeah, made this shot of the year in the G League too. Did I ever send you guys that?
I don't think so.
So,
He was like falling down towards out of bounds and just went and just drained it.
It was like John Morant's shot. Did you know that Steven Adams set a record for the longest assist in NBA history?
I did not, but he's been throwing dimes like that. Like
It-
that's not the first time we've seen Steven
But
Adams do
that pass to John Morant was an 82-foot pass.
I
Because it was an inbound into the opposite corner of the court.
Right.
So, yeah, he got the full
I
82
think
feet for the
Walt
longest
had
assist
it
ever.
before him, right? kill LeBron. I think.
That
No
up.
idea.
Anyways,
Out of all the things you don't know, you just happen to think you know that one.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I already said I.
I'm gonna give him a no. I don't. He's not. It's
Bro, but
it's really
the what
funny.
meme?
It's really what meme?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
What
I
did
didn't
you
even
say?
hear what you said.
The what meme? Like,
Oh, where he's like, oh, okay,
yeah.
yeah, that's an old meme.
Still a meme. It's still a great meme.
I don't know. Well, no, okay, but that's true. You should have brought that up earlier.
I
I'm
just
still not
now
changing it.
remembered it.
That's true. Fair. I don't know. Just Russell Westbrook sucking isn't meme enough to me. Cause like, okay, so I listen to Through the Wire
Yeah.
because it's fun to listen to another group of four guys talking sports, and they talk just basketball. But anyways, one of them was talking about how they're to the point where they don't even watch Lakers games anymore because like the first 2/3 of the season or so, it was like, oh, haha, the Lakers are bad. Oh, they're playing so bad right now. But now it's like, it's not getting any better. And it's about crunch time for them. And it's not getting better. Like, it's not even funny anymore. It's just stupid. That a LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook team can't win.
Yeah.
And they gotta rely on, what's his name, Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
Who's like a 24-year-old who hasn't played above the G League.
Stan Johnson.
Yeah, Stanley Johnson is one of their
Malik
best
Monk.
players right now.
Bro, Malik
Monk has carried their offense half the time.
The Lakers, like when Malik Monk stole the alley-oop out of the air.
What? That was cool.
The entire nursing home on the bench was just like.
It's really funny, actually. Our next one is the 2021-2022 Lakers.
How
So-
can
Perfect
they not
transition.
be a meme? Like I gotta give it to them. They were supposed to be good. They did the same thing the Cavs did. You know, they gambled on a bunch of bets and it blew up in their faces. I don't know how LeBron didn't learn that lesson.
Did it blow up in their faces, though? Because they made a finals run with LeBron. They're struggling to make the play-in
With Russ.
Well,
with
I shouldn't.
the Lakers.
You know, like in the aftermath, like without LeBron, like that team was terrible. Like we
Yeah.
saw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Once LeBron left, like all those aging bets sucked. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it did blow up in their face because without LeBron, that team was trash.
But the whole point was to satisfy LeBron and try to win championships while he was there. They knew he was going to leave.
Yeah. Well, he had no reason to stay at that
They
point.
knew when they got him back that he was leaving once he got a championship.
Yeah.
It wasn't an if, it was a when. Even though everybody wanted it to be an if. Everybody knew it was a when.
Yeah.
And most people knew he was going to LA because it was either New York or LA.
I'd call it LA. Just saying. I knew he was going to LA.
Yeah, most people should say.
Well, definitely take the talents back to Miami.
So, you said yes to
I
the
say yes,
Lakers.
just because it's funny to watch it blow up in everybody's faces.
The nursing home gets a yes from me.
I'm saying the same thing as with...
Not
as I
meme,
just said 30
not
seconds
actually
ago.
meme enough. It's
It's
just
not.
disappointing.
It's not even funny anymore. It's just stupid that they're so bad. They're in though, 3 out of 4. This one, if you guys vote them in, I'm gonna be ticked. But the Miami Dolphins, just in general, how just the entire franchise can be in the meme Hall of Fame makes no sense to me. Like,
Well, I mean, they did try to pay Brian Flores to tank and try to bring in Tom Brady.
okay, why wouldn't you try to?
I was going to say, welcome to the other 31 teams in the NFL who would love to have Tom Brady. The only meme I can really think of with the Dolphins is when they got blown out in the first game a couple years ago and like half the team called their agents after the game. But,
Yeah.
I mean, even then, that's not meme enough for me.
Well, the only reason I bring up them trying to bring in Tom Brady is because they did it on a yacht, like they tried to interview him like during the middle of the season on a yacht, and that's part of what Brian Flores was talking about. On top of like getting paid a ton of money to tank.
Not enough for me. I got to give it a no.
It's not
Yeah, that's
enough
fair.
for me either. No.
That's fair.
Okay. So was that a unanimous no, or was that?
We'll give you unanimous no. If they do something else dumb, which is very likely because they are the Dolphins. We'll bring it back up.
Okay, so we move on to the Kalamazoo Growlers.
Brady,
I
take it
assume
away.
this is the team that you were
Yes.
talking about the other day when you spoiled it.
You mean like yesterday?
That would be the other day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, you might as well spill it now. 'cause
I know.
Let's
our
go. They don't
listeners
know.
don't know what we're talking about.
So the Kalamazoo Growlers, they're an amateur baseball team. and they banned Rob Manfred for life for trying to ruin baseball. That's it. That's all they did. But still a principle. They just goes, try to ruin baseball. Bad.
I mean,
I can't associate Rob Manfred with this at all. They gotta get it.
I was gonna say I think it's funny, but it's not meme enough for me.
Fair enough.
I
That's
don't
fine.
like Rob Manfred.
I'm gonna
I
give
don't
it a
want
yes.
You're gonna give it a yes.
him to have a reason.
I feel obligated to give it a yes. I thought it was hilarious.
So that
I
one.
mean, it is funny.
This is coming from the same kid who
I have
watched
horrible
Mancast.
humor though.
We know.
It's
You watch
funny,
Mancast.
but
It is really funny that they brought. Yep, that happened. Banned Rob Manfred. Wow, why was it so difficult to say? Say it 3 times fast. Go.
Banned Rob Manfred. Banned Rob Manfred.
was so
banned
slow.
Rob Manfred.
then no.
Bro, you have to say you
3
might
times
as well not
fast.
even
Why
try.
not?
You'll
Some-
crash your
some-
bird.
Banned Rob Manfred. Banned Rob Manfred.
Yeah.
I already talk like that, so I'm just not even gonna try it.
That's true.
That's
All
a
right.
great point.
Okay, so yeah, screw Rob Manfred. Hugh Jackson, not Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackson.
Yes,
Yes.
it was so pathetic. It was funny.
Yes.
I'm still trying to figure out why he was trying to convince people that they paid him to tank, and then he was like, "Just kidding,
Then
that
the
was all a lie."
whole Browns community.
Right?
You're not allowed to complain about watching your team going 0-16 and 1-15 and 2-14 anymore if you said that his tenure with the Browns was funny.
Looking back on it, yeah. I mean, like when he that was when all the Brian Flores stuff was coming out. Was when he was saying, "Oh, the Browns paid me to tank," and literally that was like right in the middle of all Browns fans like either being for or against Mayfield. Like there was a Twitter war going on at Browns Twitter.
Yeah.
And, like, literally all Browns fans united and were like, no, you were just terrible.
Yeah, you just shut up.
I thought that was funny. Looking back on it, I have no idea why he was kept around for so long. It's so pathetically bad that
Was it?
it's
He only
comical
kept.
looking back
He
on
only
it.
kept around for like 2.5 years though, right?
Yeah, they were the longest 2.5
Two and
years
a half,
of my
too,
life.
2.5 too
Yeah.
long.
After 1
Still longer than
15,
Freddie
he
Kitchens.
should have been fired. Yeah, exactly. Freddie Kitchens did better than Hugh Jackson, and he only got 1 year.
Guys, Isaac's dream team: Freddie Kitchens head coach, Mr. Trubisky quarterback. Oh yeah.
Don't ever.
Don't
say-
even kick me. You know it's true.
Freddie Kitchens was the savior of the Browns, but Hugh Jackson was too.
You can beat him up
You make
instead
me
of
wanna
me.
put my head through a wall.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have
so
to.
pathetically bad.
Bro, I just flinched so hard when you did it. That was
Yes.
terrifying.
Brady,
What?
Hugh Jackson.
And I'm
Oh, yeah.
disappointed. I'm disappointed in
Oh, yeah,
our
bro.
ownership.
You know me, Art.
I was gonna say they
Everybody.
both said yes already.
I say no. I think it was just sad. It wasn't sad to be funny at this point.
But nah, as a Browns fan, you just kind of learn to embrace the suck.
All right, Robert Hunt.
That's you, kid.
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
It's a Madden meme. Just all I gotta say.
So, Robert Hunt against the Ravens caught a screen pass.
Okay.
And literally ran it to the end zone. He's like 25 yards out.
You should probably tell what position he plays, which
He,
is what makes
he's
it a
an
meme.
offensive lineman.
Okay, so an offensive lineman catches a screen pass at
Yeah,
25.
he was. It wasn't even intended for him. He literally looked up. The running back's right here. He's blocking, and then looked up, saw the ball, instantly reacted, caught it, then took like 5 Ravens players and just took them to the end zone. And dove
No,
over.
he flipped into the end zone.
Yeah. He flipped over the end zone with like 5 Ravens players on him.
Apparently, it was funny enough for the Dolphins to plaster it all over their company elevators for 3
Yeah.
weeks.
All over the
I've never heard
company's
of this.
elevators.
I have no idea.
When was this?
Like week 2, the NFL season. It was this season.
It was
It was
about
press season.
mid-season.
It was a primetime game.
Thursday night game, I believe.
I thought it was Sunday night. It might have been Thursday though.
It was either Thursday or Sunday.
25-yard line. Yeah, right.
Isaac doesn't know yards.
Wow.
It's okay.
They were on the 6,
Oh,
and there was 2
Oh
Ravens
no, I've
players.
seen that. I
From
mean,
what, the goal line, it's a touchdown.
no, he didn't
But
have
he
control
flipped into
of
the
it.
end zone, didn't he? He got like rocked or something.
He
Yeah, he did, but
flipped into the line, yeah. No, that was a touchdown. He controlled it over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you way blew that out of
Yeah.
proportion.
Yeah, a little bit.
They were at the 25-yard. They were
I
at the
thought they were.
6.
Really, really cool touchdown. Don't get me wrong. I love a good big man touchdown. I don't care which end of the field it's on. That's not meme Hall of Fame enough for me because I didn't
Yeah,
even know that happened. So that's gonna get a no from me.
Okay.
Yes from you,
Yeah.
Brady.
No.
Oh, all right. Let's relax. Don't gotta be mean about it.
He's a Dolphins player. All Dolphins get declined at this point.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Wild. Who was the one who put the Dolphins in our nominee list again? Let me-
I know. I think I talked
Oh,
about that.
that's weird.
Yeah, that was you. Okay. Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Okay.
He's most famous for the mask halfway up his
Yeah, the
face.
helmet on the chin strap on his nose while he's laying on the ground and his eyes are like.
That was really funny.
That was the biggest meme of Aaron Rodgers that I know of.
I'm gonna say no because it's kind of like the Ben Simmons thing. He just won his 4th MVP. He just kind of seems like more of a jerk to me right now than a meme.
I mean, he did display and explain his foot injury at a press conference too. He did do that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He just literally just propped his foot up on the table. And was like, "See, this right here is what the problem is."
I'm sure he used those exact words.
Probably.
He might have.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, we also called an MVP voter a bum. He did do that.
When you're a 4-time MVP, you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers too much drama to be a meme for me, so he gets a
Yeah.
no from me too.
He's enough for me right now,
that
but
one meme. Since you three are saying no,
I was gonna say I figured you'd probably vote
I'll
yes.
say yes.
Just to keep him
Yeah.
there.
Just to keep him in.
Great meme. Made some great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Aaron Rodgers,
meme.
not
That
my
one
meme.
meme isn't enough for me, but I think we need to keep him in, so I'm going to have to give it a yes.
That's fair.
The guy he called a bum was the only person that voted for Cooper Kupp, by the way, to win MVP. I think I told you guys that, but yeah.
Not surprising.
Yeah.
Freaking Hobart Coos, dog. What kind of name?
Cooper Kupp will never win MVP, but he'll have 2 or 3 offensive player of the years.
Oh, yeah.
One down, couple to go. Yeah, I guess you can call that the hot take for the episode. Not really a hot take, because he is the best receiver in the league right now.
That's a warm take, I'd say.
It's a warm take. It's a nice lukewarm 80 degrees. Alright, the Jaguars.
Jaguars, Blake Bortles.
It hasn't been on the team in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Blake, he goes, yeah, the Jaguars. Blake Bortles, Gardner Minshew, Trevor Lawrence, Urban Meyer. Alright. James Robinson.
Just
Oh, don't
disappointing.
forget about Tim Tebow.
Jalen Ramsey.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah,
Tim
they got
Tebow.
my vote just for the Tim Tebow thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Signing Tim Tebow as a tight end.
Supposed to be my voice of reason.
I'm gonna have to say no. There's not enough for me to say they're a meme.
Braden?
I'll give it the 50-50 split. I already know you're gonna say no.
I'm saying no.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know how you vote most of the time at this point.
I'm
Very
making
very
that.
seldom do you surprise me with your votes.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're picky.
Pretty steady going.
Yeah, you're picky. I'm somewhat picky. He'll vote yes to anything he thinks is funny.
Hey, man, that's part of the Meme Hall of Fame.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Everybody's
That's
got
I
different
guess.
stipulations, so
Memes are memes.
get a nice flippy.
You know, we're memes. We can have an HTS Hall of Fame too, not just a meme Hall of Fame, just a regular HTS Hall of Fame. And
That'd be huge.
this board right here, first inductee.
Be it HTS inanimate object meme or HTS inanimate Hall
Nope,
of
just
Fame.
the HTS Hall of Fame.
So we're gonna have people in it too. So I mean, I can be the first inducted in. Can I? I guess it'd have to be you since you kind of made this, huh? Mountain Dew will be on there too.
Oh yeah.
The final 5. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Adamakin Sue. This was actually a submitted one. The meme was, it was when SpongeBob was a cop, and the wanted poster was for him, and it was like Adamakin Sue when he says somebody kicked him, or something like that.
Yeah, him stomping on that dude's ankle in Detroit. I don't even remember who that was, but Like that's a lot of
That is
horse.
a big hoss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
And the whole fake girlfriend thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, Tatum had that too.
All the memes were like, "Oh, she goes to a different school." Those were great.
She goes to different school, you wouldn't know her.
Was that kid. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Confirmed.
You have a girlfriend? Yeah. Oh, who? She goes
You wouldn't know her.
You wouldn't know her. She goes to a different school. Oh yeah. What's her number? I don't know. Memorized. Tom can sue.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. Like I said, him like complaining about that and then like knowing his past, like shut up, dude. No.
Tom can sue.
Didn't he hate Matt Stafford or something? I swear he hated Matt Stafford.
Probably.
I mean, doesn't everybody hate everybody in Detroit? Like
That's pretty much true. We'll give him the unanimous.
outside of the
Tom
Red
can
Wings,
sue.
it's true for the other franchises. It's true.
That's true. The Red Wings just collectively come to hate Jimmy Howard. That's all they do.
Jimmy Howard. Number 1 in the Hot Take Sports Meme Hall of Fame.
OG.
All right, we move on to the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings are a factory of sadness. They still aren't a meme to me
They're just
because
poverty.
they're making pushes. Like I mean, good for them. They
Trying,
still suck,
at least.
but they brought an all-star in, so that helps.
They also
De'Aaron Fox
traded
is playing
the
better.
future of their franchise for said All-Star.
Well, technically, De'Aaron Fox is supposed to be the future of the franchise,
That's
and
true.
the all-star they traded for is only like 24. Yeah,
Is that all the older he is?
Montes Sabonis is not old.
I thought he was like 30.
It looks like it is, and it seems like he is, but no, Montes Sabonis is like 24. Look it up.
That's what I'm doing right now.
But anyways, I do not have the Kings in the Meme Hall of Fame. You know,
Is it 25?
Nah, I just think
he's
they're
25.
sad.
What's his birthday?
May 3rd, 1996.
Okay, so he's about to be 26.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he's still only 25. He could have 10 more years.
only 25!
Frick.
That's what I was gonna say! That's what I was gonna say!
Man, that was my idea too. I can't believe I forgot that. Shout
I
out to
said that
Jason
last
Tatum.
night on the
Happy
chat too.
Yeah.
No, someone did.
Alright, well that just got added. So, Kings, I said no.
I'm gonna say
No.
no. Just,
No.
No.
Just
James.
pure embarrassment.
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah.
they are an embarrassment of a franchise.
So they haven't made the playoffs since the 05-06 season.
Alright, my homeboy, this is the one that I added. Trace Mcsorley.
Oh, I wrote that down.
Our boy's got his own song. That
my gosh.
We as a group sang that for like a week. I know I did.
Oh, yeah.
I had
yeah.
the thing memorized.
Oh, yeah.
that we were done with that. Ugh.
We're never done with Trace McSorley.
Unfortunately, yeah,
Not
he's
to
got
mention,
my vote.
not to mention Brady clapped Isaac with Trace McSorley in the
Just
Jets.
because of that.
Whoa.
That was incredible. Oh,
I
that's
thought you were
good.
gonna make an excuse. I was like,
Yeah,
what
that's-
excuse can you have? Trace McSorley's in for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He has to be.
All around awesome.
Throw it on a dime we're at number 9. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm not even sure that's like actually in order, but whatever.
Anyways, Mitchell Trubisky is on next. Mitchell Trubisky is literally the definition of a hot take sports meme because it's just so we can make fun of Isaac, pretty much.
There was an episode where I went on like a 3-minute tirade on why Isaac was an idiot for saying he was better than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, pretty much. And we made Isaac do lists of quarterbacks that he thinks he like ranks in. And we made him do that while we were playing Fortnite for sure. And I wasn't talking. I remember you two were talking. I'm just sitting there just spamming in the HTS chat.
Yeah.
You were asleep already, and I'm just like every single text is in all caps. Like he's an idiot. What is he talking about? He's not better than this player. He couldn't compare to this guy. Blah blah blah. No, I mean, it was going crazy.
Trubisky made a great tweet one time.
Just one time. Is it the? I like
Yes.
it. Okay. Say it, Brady.
Say it!
Nope.
Do it!
Say it.
Nope.
Say it, Brady. Do it. You're not lying. Just say it.
I know I'm not. No.
Hey, if they really want to know,
They really want to know, they can Google it. It's from
and if
2011.
You know, if you know, you know.
It's from 2011. Happy scrolling.
Mitchell Trubisky, all in favor? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So next we go to Joelle Embiid, who has pretty much spent the year crapping on everyone in the league and specifically crapping on Ben Simmons. I love
Joelle.
all his little shots that he puts in are so funny.
He met the person, the picture he posted when they traded Ben Simmons. He met that person.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like the person at the funeral that he posted after the Ben Simmons trade. Did you never see that? Clayton, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
I just don't like Joelle Embiid. I think he's a jerk, so no.
Joelle the Troel, man.
He's always rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I've never...
He did at first. He doesn't rub me the wrong way anymore. I don't mind Joel Embiid, but he's not a meme Hall of Fame for me.
I just,
No.
yeah. I've never been a huge Joelle Embiid fan.
Yeah, this.
He's
This is what he posted immediately following the Ben Simmons trade.
Okay, that's kind of funny, but... Yeah, I'm just...
He's a man at a funeral.
Okay. So 3 no's, Brady?
I'll keep him on the list. Yeah.
Okay. And finally, Jason Tatum, because
He's
just
only
turned 22 for the 6th time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He's
I
been
got
22
it.
for a while. Gosh, dude.
actually, he was 19 for a while too. Because that's what Donovan Mitchell was saying. Happy 19th birthday. I think Donovan Mitchell posted 19.
He might have.
Jason Tatum definitely tweeted at least once on 22 for like the 3rd time or something like that. So Jason Tatum gets my vote.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason. Oh yeah, Jason Tatum has to.
All right, so everybody.
Wait, so did we actually vote in 3 of the last 6 then?
No, we voted in 4.
Dang it!
Ugh.
Who do we need to go back over?
As of right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
16.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 that are in. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that were kept alive.
I almost vote that we remove one. I feel like that'd be easier than voting in 4 more.
Well, look at all.
I honestly, none of these are like necessities to have in to me.
No.
I'm cool with 16, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't leave it at 16 though. It's got to be 15 or 20.
Alright.
15.
What ones are 3
I was
to
gonna say,
1?
what
List
was,
the
like,
ones
the
that are
top?
3 to 1?
Okay. We have
Cheers.
Daniel Jones, Russell Westbrook, the Lakers this year, and Hugh Jackson. So
Alright.
If I had to do one,
Oh, I thought Eli Manning was a 2-2. Or was he a 1? Was he a 1-3?
he was a 2-2.
Okay.
We're looking at the 3 ones like that made it.
I would have
okay.
to say the LA.
I'm fine with taking the Lakers out.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
good
that's
with
fine.
that.
Lakers be reneged.
Just put it at 50-50 then.
Lakers get bounced, and we have a new, 15 more people in the Meme Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, gentlemen. We did it.
So we'll wrap it up with a quick list off of the Meme Hall of Fame. Class 1, Jimmy Howard, J.R. Smith, Alex Caruso, Conor McGregor, Rudy Gobert, Michael Spinks, Johnny Manziel, Trevor Bauer, Mark Sanchez, Myles Garrett, and Mason Rudolph together. Nate Robinson, Jake Paul, Gardner Minshew, Skip Bayless, Houston Astros, Michael Jordan, Joe Kelly, the 0-16-2016 Browns, Draymond Green, and Jameis Winston. Give a quick round of applause for them. Congratulations again to our very first class. And then our second class of, that's the wrong page, Zion Williamson, Lance Stevenson, Antonio Brown, Ben Askren, Cam Newton, Bishop Sycamore, Eli Apple, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones, Russell Westbrook, Hugh Jackson, Adamakin Sue, Trace McSorley, Mitchell Trubisky, and Jason Tatum.
Huge shout out to Ben Askren for being one of the biggest reasons I got into MMA. Let's give him a quick golf clap.
Golf clap, Isaac. Golf clap.
2 fingers. There you go. Golf clap.
Maybe 2 fingers.
Anybody
is
else?
life.
Anybody else got some?
He also tweeted that logo is stupid today about Jorge Masvidal's tattoo.
Nice. Who done it? Anybody else got some little shout outs? Shout out to HotTakeSports.online, our website. It's absolutely thriving right now and has plenty of merch in stock. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Please don't say anything about shutting you up.
My merch.
Okay, thank you. Stop it. Stop with the finger guns. Please stop with the finger guns.
Anyway, this concludes episode 40, part 2 of the Meme Hall of Fame.
Part 3 in a year.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Rate the podcast. Leave likes, comments.
Hot takes.
Fight the YouTube algorithm. Send us hot takes.
Lots of, YouTube algorithms, man. You can even comment ratio for all we care. Whatever gets the job
You'll
done.
probably
right?
win.
Oh yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Oh,
So if you ratio us, we probably won't have anything good to say back. Like like I talk as it is.
Anyway, thank
Pretty
you
much.
guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you at episode 41.